Talk to us a little bit about Francis and maybe what he's like compared to anybody else that you fought. I mean, we know he hits hard, but do you
Yeah.
sit back and go, oh, he's a little bit similar to this guy, maybe he's a little bit similar to that guy?
I don't see that, I don't see that he's similar to any guy I fought before. He has a lot of power. He has a long reach. He walks forward all the time. He's looking for the knockout. He's no doubts a tough opponent. And dangerous. Probably the most dangerous, heavyweight around right now.
Do you go back and look at his past few fights, and if so, he obviously had some struggles in a couple fights with Stipe and with Derek Lewis, but then he bounced back and he's looked like a completely different guy. So does it give you trouble to figure out which version of him is going to show up on Saturday night?
I don't see him, being different than he was before. He's the same, actually. He's doing the same as he was doing before. Of course, he's being more aggressive, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, I've been studying, his fights, and yeah, like I said, he has a lot of power, and skill-wise, I don't see that much of, ability, but I see a lot of power. He throws awkward punches from everywhere, which makes him even more dangerous.
When he was here earlier, he told us that one thing that he admitted that you had over him was experience. You've been where he is, and he hasn't been where you are yet. Where do you think that experience really manifests itself? Is it coming to play in the fight? Is it in the training? Is it in the week leading up to the fight? Like, where is that experience most valuable?
I think, what I'm feeling right now, it's the experiencing is helping me a lot to get prepared for the fights. I know how to prepare myself in a better way, to feel better, to be healthy, to be this kind of things. Of course, during the fight, I've been through many different feelings, during the fight. So I think I'm gonna be able to deal with all of them. Maybe sometimes he can find something. Everybody can find something new, at the moment during the fight. But yeah, I think the experience will, it's an advantage, but not big deal.
You mentioned yesterday you wanted to fight 3 times a year minimum. Is that just because you feel like you're sharper when you stay active, or because you feel like you're getting to a point in your career where you want to pack as much in as you can, or what?
No, that's when I'm fighting. I feel that I'm evolving. I'm getting better. I feel like I'm on timing, because fighting is all about timing. Because it doesn't matter how much techniques it doesn't matter how good you are on your techniques. If you don't know how to apply them during the fight, if you don't have the timing to apply them during the fight, it's worthless. So, and the only way to get this timing is fighting. So that's why I want to keep having much fights as I can during the year.
Being a veteran and being in the game as long as you have been, what's the big expectation out of yourself that you're looking forward out of yourself in this fight?
The biggest expectation is that I can show everything what I am and put together, everything what I am as a fighter. Of course, I really believe in my boxing skills. I feel good using them, But I'm an MMA fighter, man. I can fight anywhere, But my main goal is always to knock my opponents out. And it's not going to be different with this guy just because he has power, Boxing is much more than having power and throwing like heavy hands, against you. So I believe, skill-wise, I'm a little better than him too. And everything what I hope is to put it all together during the fight and achieve the goal, which is winning the fight.
You haven't held the heavyweight title for about 7 years now, 6 or 7 years, but ever since then you've been at the top, you've been very close to the top. What do you accredit that longevity and sort of being able to stay relevant in this latter part of your career to?
I'm going to say what I've been saying for this whole years, I'm made of truth, I am truth, you know. Actually, I can do how many times I want to do because I know how to do it. You know, I didn't take any short ways to achieve this goal, to be here today, you know. So I know how to do it, and my body, you know, is prepared to do that. Doesn't matter what happened, and that's why, you know, I've been on top of this division since my debut in 2008 against Fabricio Verdun. So and it's gonna keep happening this way, you know. Now the biggest goal is to regain the belt, and of course, you know, there's this big challenge now. Let's see what's gonna happen.
DC and Stipe too. Do you think that was the right fight to make?
Yes, right now when you look to the division, you know, that's the fight to make, you know, because there's no other options actually, you know, for this title fight. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Francis totally discredits your jiu-jitsu. You like to stand and bang, he likes to stand and bang. What are the chances, though, you take him to the ground, because that's where he's seen a lot of unsuccessful moments in his MMA career?
Yeah, everybody's saying that would be safer for me or something like that to take him down, you know. But I'm not looking for you know, to be safe during the fight, you know. I'm looking to win this, and of course, you know, I can use my jiu-jitsu, and if I see the moment to take him down, if I decide that I want to take him down, I will, because you know, it's there. I'm training wrestling a lot with SevereMMA there at ATT, and I have my jiu-jitsu. I have the ground game, you know. But my main goal, like I said, I want to give. I feel like people wants to see knockouts, and I want to give them the knockouts because it makes me feel good, and it makes me feel like, you know, for all the goals I have in my life, you know, it's the way I want to fight.
What kind of extra strength training has Coach Phil Daru been doing with you to prepare for this fight?
Yeah, Daru is a very smart guy, you know, and he's been working very hard with us, you know, and especially on my speed, you know, I can move different than these heavyweights, you know. They are big, but they are stuck in the same place all the time, you know. I can move, I can find different angles, and that's what makes my boxing very effective, you know, during the fight, because I just don't throw punches, you know. I position myself to reach good punches, you know, to achieve good punches. Yeah, but the training was very good with Coach Daru, and I'm very thankful for everything what we've been going through.
Lastly, from me, you're a big singer. What was the last song you sang in the gym before coming to Minnesota?
The last song I sang in the gym, I don't know, but on the plane because this is Prince land, right?
That's right.
So I was singing a little bit of Purple Rain. You don't want me to sing, come on.
Me too, sing for everybody.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only want one time see you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I love that song, man.
What you think about the city? First time you come?
Yeah, first time I'm here in Minneapolis, and I feel good, you know. People, the way I can see, they love fights, you know, and you know, I'm having good times here. Yesterday we did the open workout. It was great, man. The energy there. So I'm feeling very good.
You said in a recent interview that you want to win back the UFC title and then go over to the world of boxing and fight Deontay Wilder. What interests you about going over to boxing, and then I guess specifically, what about that matchup?
The challenge, man. I want to fight the best, you know. And these guys, the heavyweight boxing guys, they're doing, I think, a great job, you know. Yeah, everybody's very excited about it again, you know, very excited about boxing again. And for me, it's a big challenge. At the beginning of my career, I was thinking about, you know, my coach he has a big boxing, you know, community there in Brazil. You know, I was training boxing since the beginning, so I was thinking about maybe going to boxing before, you know. But now but then I became a MMA fighter, you know, but it's still in me, you know. I want to take that chance, you know, to show the world, you know, how good I am on boxing. Because, it's gonna be much different when you're only training boxing. You're not worrying about grappling or kicks or whatever, you know. So I've been training with some guys, you know, and I feel good that way, you know. And I've been watching all the fights of these guys too, and I can see I can, you know, beat them.
You're 35, but you kind of alluded to it with me yesterday that you feel maybe as good physically and mentally as you've ever been. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, I just feel it, you know. The way I'm feeling right now, I'm happy, you know. Everything in my life is good. Because you know, when I say I'm happy, people say, things are happening for him in a better way. No, man, I just see the positive side of the things. I don't like the negative side. The negative sides, I don't really pay attention. So that's why, you know, that's why I believe, you know, on the things, everything what I say here, I really believe on those things, you know. I'm not just saying, you know, to promote myself or to just whatever, you know. I'm here because, you know, I love to be here. I love who I am, and I really believe in that, you know, those things will happen. So that's it.